What's going on, guys? Your boy Joey 672 coming to you guys a video right now. So the Eagles decided not to pull the trigger, and they end up trading back into the second round. Now I want to say the picks that the Eagles have got. So they trade their 32nd overall. What the Eagles have right now, we went into the second round, 52nd overall. The fourth round, 125th overall. Fourth round, 130. Fifth round, 169. Sixth round, 206. And 250. 52 and 125. And can someone be there at the 52nd pick? I don't know. But there is a plan in motion right now for day two. And we all know that Darius Geis is still on the board. I think the Eagles were really trying to get Sony Michel. I think they were trying to get him. And I think as soon as New England picked him, I think they decided to move back, and it wasn't worth it. I think that was their guy. So I don't know what the plan is moving forward, but there are plenty and plenty of talent left on this roster in this draft. So you have a few guys. You have the tight end Groban. You have the tight end, Goddard, the tight end Goddard. You have, there's definitely tight end. There's still running backs available. There's still Jones, and you still got Geis. And there is still a lot of talent. And there's offensive line talent as well still left on the board. So purely, there's a lot of depth. Howie maybe didn't want to pull the trigger at 32 because, we're building something here. And the thing is, if you can go back and get more picks, then there must have not been something. He probably thought, hey, I can get more picks in the second, third round, get at least 2 more picks in the second, third round, and then kind of maybe use those to go up and get a guy, or when it's the right time to pull the trigger and getting up to go get a guy. So, Justin Reed, the safety still on the board. There's a whole bunch of guys still on the board right now. Linebackers, they're all over the board right now. Van Der Esch went to the Cowboys today. That was one of the guys I actually liked. There's a few of them out there, but honestly, there's still a ton of talent. And I guess when you're building a team, off a Super Bowl, you got to be very careful because you end up in those Super Bowl hangovers. You end up in those places where you don't know where you're gonna go in the future. But between paying Carson Wentz in 2 years and getting this all done, trying to get some prospects right now, we're pretty damn loaded. We're pretty damn loaded on offense. We're pretty damn loaded on defense right now. All right, other than as of this year for right now. I'm not talking about next year. I'm not talking about the year after. I'm talking about this year. All I'm talking about is this year. Okay, we got our safeties. We're hunched in and crowded at linebacker. Kendricks could be a possible target in this draft. Could be a trade chip. I don't know. So there's a lot of possible answers for this, but I didn't care if they stayed at 32, and I didn't care if they traded back. But you know what? As they traded back, I kind of sat there and thought, hey, first I need to find out what the hell we got, because for a while it was like there was different things being said. But for being at 52 in the second round, and then being at and having the fourth round pick, 2 fourth round picks, it's great. So being at 52 and then having the third, as I could see. Just to make sure I'm right on this. No third, right. So it's 2 fourths. 125, 130. Okay. So 52, 125, 130. So I don't think they're going to pick at 125 and 130. I think that one of those picks with the second round will have a second round plus the 125 or the 130. They'll move up in the second round with that earlier in the second round, if they need to get to a guy that they really want to get. I think the second round pick that we have at 52 and either 125 or 130, we'll go with the 52 and we'll move up in the second round and go get the guy that they want. So I haven't checked the Howie Roseman press conference, any of that. I got to go over that again. But as I think I heard from some people that, he was looking at, it seems to me that he's looking at O-line, he's looking at tight end, he's looking at Running back, possible thing too. But I think Sony Mitchell was the guy that they wanted. I really think that he was. So I don't know what else to say about it, but I was kind of getting prepared for it. I wasn't upset. Geis is still on the board. We all know that, and I know everybody wants Geis. And, you know, I wouldn't mind drafting a damn safety this year for next year at least. But when you think about it, between the compensatory picks next year and all the other picks that we're going to have, and if we end up getting more picks, I don't see why trading back. It's for the future, okay? The compensatory picks we'll have next year plus all the other picks, we're gonna be in a very comfortable spot. This Philadelphia Eagles front office is gonna be very comfortable with this draft even next year. So to prepare for that is awesome, and I'm excited to see who they get. So I will not be home tomorrow to see who the hell they get because I'll be working all day. So as soon as I get home, I will make a video, and yeah, we'll do some good things. So that's all I gotta say, guys. So what do you guys think about trading back? Do you guys think it was a good idea, a bad idea? You know, I really think that everyone's gotta you know, come together as fans, and we need to realize that we're building something. And do we really need to pick somebody at 32? Do we have to really pick a playmaker right now? Probably not. If we pick somebody, it's going to be a depth guy. It's going to be a guy that's going to be on the come up. It's going to be a guy that's going to fill in later on. You know what I mean? So you have to look at it that way. I know we could have picked Geis at 32, but was Geis going to be really worth it at 32? Was he going to be worth it? And not having a second and third and waiting and not even picking in between, picking a second round pick, a third round pick. We only got 2 4ths, 5th, 6th, 7th, whatever it is. This is something we're not used to. We're used to just picking players, but at the same time now we just won a championship, our first ever Super Bowl for Philly, and now it's time to think smarter, brighter, and look ahead to the future. I know Joe Douglas and Howie Roseman are going to do just that and make sure that we're secured for the future. I think next year's draft is going to be even better. There's a lot of pass rushers next year coming out of the draft. I know that because I've already looked at some for next year, but that's a whole nother thing. But I'm excited about this and kind of can't wait to see who we get when I'm at work. So... But that's about it, guys. So I understand some people are mad over not picking at 32. I understand people are kind of mad that we trade back to, say, 52. What, all the way to 52 and then 125 in the third? You know what I mean? It's far, but it doesn't seem far because, you know what? At the same time, I think the Eagles will make a move to trade back up in the second round. I think they'll trade back up. And, hey, who knows? If they have a guy, and they do have a guy in mind, there is a plan in motion, guys. So we all know this. They're not clueless. I don't know what we're going to do. They got a plan in motion. They know who they're going to get. We don't know who they're going to get. So whatever they're doing, I guess, is the right thing. And then I guarantee you, you know, when we're surprised on who it is, we're going to be like, oh, well, that makes sense. That was smart. That was a good move. We'll probably say that once this is over. So I can't wait to see how this goes, but that's about it, guys. So that's all I got to say. So, Shake Squad up, Fly, let's fly. Peace.